Good evening, everyone. Please rise for the processional.
Good evening and welcome to the 2025 Lone Star College CyFair commencement ceremony. I am Marisol Hall, Faculty Senate President-elect and Professor of Biology. At this time, please remain standing for the presentation of the colors by the Cypress Falls High School Air Force Junior ROTC Color Guard. This will be followed by the Pledge of Allegiance and then the singing of our national anthem, performed by the Lone Star College CyFair Choir, conducted by Dr. Paulo Gomez. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for the national anthem. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. I would like to introduce Lone Star College CyFair President, Dr. Valerie Jones.
Thank you, Cypress Falls High School Air Force Junior ROTC Color Guard. Thank you also to our Lone Star College CyFair Choir. Absolutely, they both deserve a round of applause. On behalf of our Board of Trustees, Lone Star administration, faculty, and staff, I warmly welcome all of you to Lone Star College CyFair's first of two 2025 commencement ceremonies. As you see, we have had so many students reaching their graduation goals that we now get to celebrate two commencement ceremonies, and we're preparing for a third next year. Commencement is the highlight of our year because students, this day is all about you. Today we come together to recognize and celebrate you and your success. Your diploma represents all the hard work and dedication that each of you has clearly demonstrated, and maybe a few nights of lost sleep and some tears along the way. Your earned degree or certificate will expand your career opportunities and contribute to a foundation for lifelong learning. Additionally, it is our hope that your experiences at Lone Star College CyFair have deepened your appreciation of our shared humanity, which unites us all. On behalf of everyone here at Lone Star College CyFair, we are grateful to have been part of your journey. Our Lone Star College system has enjoyed a legacy of strong leadership that has continued under the direction of our current Chancellor, Mario Castillo, and our Lone Star College Board of Trustees. We are proud to have served the CyFair community for over 2 decades, providing educational opportunities, enriching lives, and preparing a skilled workforce. Our college is fortunate to have a board of trustees comprised of individuals who are committed to our students, to our colleges, and to our communities. It is my honor to introduce one of those members here with us today. Please join me in thanking Dr. Jim Kane. And from our Lone Star College Foundation Board, Dr. Alton Smith, Secretary, and Ms. Anlin Wynn. It is my pleasure to introduce our remaining platform guests. Please hold your applause until all have been introduced. From our system office leadership, Ms. Nancy Molina, Vice Chancellor of Legal Affairs and General Counsel, Ms. Bridget Johnson, Executive Vice Chancellor of Operations, our Lone Star College CyFair President's Cabinet, Dr. Jerica Nickerson, Interim Vice President of Instruction, Ms. Michelle Tran, Executive Director of Communications, Outreach, and Engagement, Ms. Jennifer Vaughn, Vice President of Finance and Strategy, Dr. Wendy Wilson, Vice President of Student Success, and our Lone Star College CyFair Deans and Directors, Dr. Shante Hewlett-Abden, Dr. Warner Baer, Dr. Kelly Gernhardt, Dr. Jordan Green, Dr. Sandra Harvey, Mr. Jason LaPrey, Dr. Melissa Rawson, Dr. Samuel Thomas, Ms. Hollander Thompson, and Ms. Marisol Hall, Professor of Biology and Faculty Senate President-elect. I would also like to acknowledge our special guests and tremendous partners from CyFair ISD, Dr. Tanya Gorey, Chief Academic Officer and Associate Superintendent for Curriculum and Instruction, and Dr. Vivian Bennett, Assistant Superintendent for Secondary Curriculum and Instruction. And lastly, today's marshal for our ceremony, Ms. Cynthia Sledge, Professor of Psychology. Please join me in thanking our guests. It is through the dedicated efforts of all of our faculty and of our staff, including those academic advisors who are there for our students every step of the way, that we are able to collectively achieve the college's mission of advancing student success. Would each member of our esteemed faculty and staff please stand to be recognized? Before we continue, you may have noticed we have one empty chair in the front row. This chair is a symbolic representation of the seat saved for any classmate we have lost this academic year. Please join me in a moment of silence to remember these students. Thank you.
At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce our student commencement speaker, Regina Franco Mendez. Regina is a true global citizen and a musical force. Her life is a vibrant testament to the power of embracing change. Her journey began in Mexico and unfolded in several countries: Switzerland, Panama, Nicaragua, and finally Houston. Each move forging resilience, adaptability, and an unshakable optimism. Arriving at LSC CyFair, Regina unleashed her potential. As a student member of the Honors College at LSC CyFair, she achieved academic excellence with a perfect 4.0 GPA. While driving headfirst into her passion, captivated by the arts, especially music, she didn't just join the music program, she lit it up. Regina lent her talents to the jazz ensemble, the concert choir, the fine arts showcases, and the Composers Club. Fearlessly pursuing her calling, the music major believes profoundly that music is able to form connections and enhance our lives, a testament to our abilities to express ourselves and find meaning in our humanity. Fueled by gratitude for her network of friends, faculty, and family, Regina is graduating today with plans to complete a bachelor's in music composition. While teaching may be a part of her future score, her ultimate crescendo is to make her mark as a composer. Please welcome Regina Franco Mendez.
Good evening, everyone. I am honored to have the opportunity to celebrate this milestone with all of you here today. Each one of us has a unique journey that has brought us to this moment, and I want to share part of my story in hopes that it offers some encouragement as you enter a new stage in your life. When I was 7 years old, my parents told my sister and I that we would be leaving our home country and moving to a place I had never heard of before. I didn't quite understand the scope of what this change would entail. I didn't foresee the impact that moving from Mexico across the world to Switzerland would have on who I would grow up to be. At 7 years old, I was most afraid of leaving the simple life I knew behind. The friends I had grown up with, the piano lessons I had started taking only a year earlier, the family I cherished, the home I knew. Only a few years later, when I was 11, we moved again to Panama, and when I was 15 to Nicaragua. Now, after having lived more than half of my life outside of my home country, I often wonder what might have happened if we had never left. About 5 years ago, we came here to Texas, but the circumstances surrounding this move were different. I had struggled with the changes I experienced when I was younger. I felt isolated and anxious every time I had to uproot my life and start over again in a new environment. The more time I spent outside of Mexico, the greater sense of loss and lack of belonging I felt. And now that I was 18 and supposed to start building my own life, it added another layer of helplessness. I didn't start coming to Lone Star until over a year after our move, and I was only able to complete 2 semesters of core classes before having to take another break due to external factors. Every day brought with it a sense of lost agency, like my life was being dictated by outside forces, and all I could do was sit by and watch it slip from my hands. Over the summer of 2023, I wasn't sure if I'd be able to return to school or if we'd be leaving the country. When it was decided that we'd be staying longer, I began enrolling in courses for the fall. But I needed to start taking classes specific to my major, which, as I'm sure many of you can probably relate, was still undecided. Throughout this, I struggled between choosing a career deemed too practical by others despite my apathy toward it, or choosing a path I felt passionate about, even if it seemed like a more precarious choice. As I wrestled with this situation, I contemplated every consequential move my family made when I was too young to have a say. I tried my best to adapt to every new environment, and of course I am incredibly grateful for all of the opportunities and experiences brought forth by these changes. Yet throughout it all, there was an underlying feeling of powerlessness, the feeling that I may have become the person who I am today, not by conscious choice, but by chance. When I considered how my career decision would shape my life, I felt a conviction to take control of my own future, to exert agency over my life, and to prevent uncertainties from keeping me away from my aspirations and passions. I realized that I needed to pursue something that truly mattered to me, something that excited me and provided me with a profound sense of purpose. That fall, I began taking courses in the music program here at Lone Star CyFair. The first couple of weeks were riddled with anxiety. I remember crying to my sister one night because I was afraid I had made the wrong choice. I doubted my ability to do well, and I feared that this conviction that I had held so strongly might have been entirely misguided. But I did my best to persevere through the doubt, and I can now say with certainty that I made the right choice. As I started getting more involved, helping set up for performances, participating in different ensembles, and attending on-campus concerts, I found a sense of community that I had been lacking ever since moving here. All the apprehension and self-doubt began to fade and was replaced by a sense of belonging. Joining the music program allowed me to meet the most wonderful professors and peers who encouraged and pushed me to become a better student and individual. Every day for the past 2 years, I've looked forward to greeting everyone in the art building and sharing my passions with others in an environment that fosters creativity and encourages curiosity. I've had the opportunity to improve as a musician and grow as a composer with the help of faculty that are willing to listen and provide feedback, as well as peers who are supportive of each other's endeavors. I've been able to perform in various concerts and recitals, and was even given the opportunity to write an original composition for the concert choir. I wouldn't have been able to do any of this without the help of all of the amazing faculty and staff in the music department. Every single professor, coordinator, and staff in the Center for the Arts has been instrumental at helping me get to where I am today. In particular, I want to thank Dr. Harrington and Dr. Gomes, both of whom put endless amounts of work into not only teaching, but coordinating, directing, and setting each student on the right path to achieving our goals and providing us with support every day. When I look at my life in retrospect, I see the array of diverging paths at various points in my journey like a weaving of fabric. Some threads have been stitched by others, some have been placed by my own volition, yet hundreds of others remain untouched. The strands that have been left out and might have changed the trajectory of my life entirely. These are avenues in our lives that we all inherently have, invisible lines drawn at different crossroads that determine who we are today and shape who we will become in the future. Often, we may look at these untouched paths and mourn the lives we never had, be discontent with the choices we made or the ones that were made on our behalf. But we mustn't give priority to these things that we cannot control. We might not choose every circumstance we are dealt, but we make the choice every day to move forward to the best of our abilities, despite the difficulties we encounter. I want to encourage you today to look forward to the future that lies ahead of you, not with fear for what may come, but with hope and ambition for all of the possibilities before you. Because every choice you make from this day forward has the power to impact your life and those around you for the better. And before I close off, I want to express my gratitude to 2 people here at LSC CyFair who have helped me throughout my journey. Nancy Molina, thank you for everything you do for us, the students here at Lone Star. And Professor Munoz, thank you for all of your support throughout these years. You both are the reason that I can stand on this stage, and for that, I cannot express my appreciation enough. And so, as we step into our futures, I want to encourage you all to make choices that will enable you to pursue your passions, to be bold in the face of uncertainty, and to take agency over your life. Ultimately, I hope that when we begin to unravel the tapestries of our lives, to pull apart each thread one by one and dissect the twists and turns that we have made throughout the years, that we can be content in looking back at the paths that we have woven. Thank you very much, and congratulations to every graduate.
Regina, thank you. What an energizing and authentic story. I know your experiences truly connected with your fellow students. We're cheering you on loudly as you continue your educational journey and pursue your musical dreams. Every journey begins with a single step, sometimes taken with uncertainty, sometimes fueled by a spark of hope against the odds. Our keynote speaker today embodies the power of taking that step and never looking back. From Tehran, Iran, navigating life in a German refugee camp, to embracing the promises of America in New York, Talene Cusado has life been one of profound resilience. Some 15 years ago, she arrived at LSC CyFair as a young mother, daring to ask if her dreams of a healthcare career could truly be possible. Spoiler alert, it absolutely was. Today, Talene stands before us as a Doctor of Nursing practice candidate, a family nurse practitioner, and the holder of 3 master's degrees. She credits LSC CyFair as the essential foundation for this incredible career path. Here, she found more than an education. She found unwavering support, dedicated faculty, mentors who championed her potential. She even honed her leadership skills right here as Vice President of our Student Government Association. Her journey is proof where you start doesn't determine where you finish, especially when you have a determination and community that believes in you. Please join me in welcoming Talene Cusado.
Good evening, distinguished faculty, honored guests, proud families, and fellow graduates of Lone Star College, class of 2025. Today, as I stand before you, my heart overflows with an indescribable blend of gratitude and profound honor. My name is Talene Cusado, and I stand here not just as your commencement speaker, but as a living testament to the transformative power of the very institution we celebrate today. This moment, where accomplished graduates gather to celebrate their achievements and embrace their futures, brings me such profound joy that words can hardly express my emotions. What an incredible privilege to address you on this life-changing day, a day that will forever mark the dividing lines between who you were and who you are becoming. When I first stepped onto the grounds of Lone Star College CyFair, I carried my 9-month-old son in one arm while I pushed a stroller in the other. My heart filled with equal measures of hope and uncertainty. Standing on the school campus for the very first time, I questioned whether this journey was possible of a mother of a small child. Could I succeed? Could I achieve my dreams of becoming a healthcare professional one day? Today, I can answer that question with confident, yes, you can. Lone Star College wasn't merely my starting point. It was the foundation where impossibility surrendered to determination. It was a crucial stepping stone that launched my educational journey. Lone Star College CyFair was where I built the foundation that would carry me forward of becoming a nurse practitioner. I earned 3 master's degrees in healthcare administration, in nursing, in business administration, and now Doctor of Nursing. This journey proves that when you begin with a strong foundation, there is no ceiling that can contain your potential and no barriers that can withstand your persistence. But this success didn't emerge from my efforts alone. It grew and blossomed from the support I received from remarkable and dedicated faculty in this institution. I would not be standing here without the extraordinary guidance of professors like Kim Lane, the late Susan Couts, and Brittany Jeffrey. These influential female mentors didn't just teach, they transformed. They showed me that success was possible with hard work and determination. My story begins far from these halls and in Tehran, Iran, where my father made the heart-wrenching decisions to leave everything behind: our home, our community, our way of life, to seek refuge in a camp in Germany. I'll never forget that winter night in 1989 when our plane first landed in New York. The city lights below sparkled like countless stars, welcoming us to the land of possibilities. That moment symbolized everything we had dreamed of during our difficult days living in a refugee camp, of hope, opportunity, and the promise of a new beginning. I pause here to honor my father, whose sacrifices made my journey possible. After arriving in this country with nothing but hope and determination, he worked as a mechanic with 2 to 3 jobs and often slept just 4 to 5 hours a night just to provide for his family. His hands grew calloused, his back ached, yet he never complained. When I would ask him why he pushed himself so hard, he would simply say, "For you, for your education, and for your future." Every opportunity that I've had, every door that was opened for me, was first pried open by my father's love and back-breaking work. And I know I am not alone in this. Look around you, fellow graduates. Behind each of us is a shadow that's of a parent who woke up early and went to bed late, who worked double shifts, who postponed their own dreams so that we could pursue ours. Mothers who consoled us through the late-night study sessions, and fathers who drove miles to pick us up after evening classes. Parents who may not have understood what we were studying, but understood perfectly why we were studying it. Some of your parents are here today, beaming with pride, their eyes glistening with tears of joy. Some, like my father, watch over us from above. And some made sacrifices from afar, separated by distance, but connected by love and purpose. To all the parents who have made today possible, we see you. We honor you. Your sacrifices were not in vain, and your faith in us was not misplaced. Today, as I stand before you with multiple degrees and a successful career, I know that my achievements are not mine alone. They fulfill my father's deepest hopes. Dad, though you are no longer with us, I know you are watching from above. This moment is your victory as much as it is mine. And to every parent, who sacrificed for their graduates here today, this is your victory too. Thank you for believing that your children deserve every opportunity that this great country has to offer. Lone Star College embodies that same sacred promise. Our college's vision of becoming a model college globally recognized for achieving exceptional levels of success in student learning, student completion, gainful employment, parity, and affordability isn't just an administrative statement on a website. It's a living, breathing reality I have witnessed firsthand in countless lives, including my own. This institution believed in me so much that I was honored to serve as the Vice President of the Student Government Association while attending school here. This position allowed me to represent our diverse student body and work to enhance campus life for all students. Looking back now as a healthcare leader with multiple graduate degrees, I can tell you with absolute certainty that the leadership skills and the confidence I gained in that role were invaluable. They became the cornerstone of every professional success I have achieved since. What makes Lone Star College exceptional is its commitment to the One Lone Star College philosophy in delivering excellence to every student regardless of their circumstances. This philosophy recognizes a profound truth. Education isn't about just transferring knowledge, it's about transforming lives at their very core. Whether you attend classes at dawn, before work, or study late into the night after putting your children to bed, Lone Star College meets you where you are and propels you towards where you deserve to be. Our journeys here have been different, but we share something similar: the courage that first step through these doors. Some came with clear goals, others with just a flickering of hope. But Lone Star College has equipped us all with more than just degrees and certificates. We carry with us the unshakable confidence that comes from overcoming seemingly insurmountable challenges, the resilience that comes from perseverance in the face of doubt, and the wisdom that comes from learning not just from books, but from life itself. Fellow graduates, today I stand before you to proclaim a profound truth. Education is the great equalizer of our time, the foundation upon which we build not just careers, but meaningful lives. Standing here today, I firmly believe this truth. Your success should never be limited by your birthplace, your skin color, or your circumstances of your childhood. My own journey has shown me that determination can overcome any barriers. Each of us deserve the chance to climb our own mountain of achievement and reach for opportunities that once seemed impossible. This is not just wishful thinking. It's a reality I have lived. From being a refugee to a healthcare leader, from a nervous new mother to a doctoral student, I've seen firsthand how education tears down walls and builds bridges to futures once unimaginable. And what was possible for me is possible for each one of you. We gather today not just as graduates, but as a living embodiment of this dream. Look around you and see the first-generation college students who have broken generational barriers. See the working parents who study despite exhaustion. See the immigrant students who mastered new languages while pursuing their education. This, my friend, is the promise of America made real, that through education, community, and sheer persistence, we can transform our dreams into reality. The road ahead will not be easy. There will be obstacles, doubters, and mistakes. But I say to you today, graduates, you have already proven your resilience and courage. Now go forth and show the world the power of education transform not just individual lives, but entire communities. And to those who might be questioning their potential, as I once did in that parking lot with my baby in my arms, let my story ignite a fire within you. From a nervous new mother at a Lone Star College to a nurse practitioner pursuing doctoral studies, this journey began right where you are sitting today. The remarkable faculty members who guided me, Professor Lane, the late Professor Couts, and Professor Jeffrey, represent the heart of this institution's commitment to students' success. They, along with countless other dedicated educators, create an environment where every student can survive and truly thrive and excel. As we prepare to leave these halls today, we carry forward Lone Star College's sacred mission of enriching lives. Whether you are planning to transfer to a four-year university, enter the workforce, or pursue advanced degrees, remember that this institution has given you the foundation to achieve your highest aspirations. Remember, with every beat of your heart, your background does not define your potential. What defines you is your courage to dream beyond, your willingness to work when others rest, and your determination to succeed when others surrender. In your journey ahead, you will encounter those who doubt you, those who may look down on you, and those who will try to diminish your achievements or suggest that your dreams are just too big. There will be voices telling you that you don't belong, that you have reached too far, that you should settle for less. When those moments come, and they will come, stand tall in the knowledge that you are the continuation of a proud legacy. Remember that with each obstacle overcome, with each barrier broken, you elevate yourself and light the path for others. Let the skeptics talk while you continue to achieve. Let the critics judge while you continue to grow. Their words last but a moment. Your determination will echo through generations. These are the qualities that Lone Star College has nurtured in each of us. And these are the qualities that will light our path forward. As I look out your faces today, faces filled with hope, ambition, and the light of a new beginnings, I am reminded of something I tell my two sons, Nicholas and Dominic, every single day. The world will try to place limitations on you. People will attempt to define what's possible based on where you started. But you get to decide whether to accept those limitations or to shatter them completely. Today, I challenge each of you to leave this ceremony with this unshakable truth in your heart. You are not defined by where you started, but by the courage which you journey forward. You are not limited by your past circumstances, but liberated by your education. And you are not just graduates of Lone Star College. You are living embodiment of its mission, vision, and transformative power. So go forth with the fierce determination that brought you to this moment. Carry the flame of knowledge and possibility to every corner of darkness. And when future generations ask where your success story began, stand tall and proud and tell them it all began here at Lone Star College, where ordinary people discovered their extraordinary potential. Today is not the end. It is merely the beginning of everything you are destined to become. Congratulations, class of 2025. Congratulations.
Thank you, Talene, for sharing your incredible journey and powerful insights. You truly embody the idea you shared, that education just isn't about knowledge. It's about transforming lives. Your story, from starting here with hope to achieving so much, is a powerful inspiration to every student. Thank you. The class of 2025 is our largest graduating class, celebrating over 4,000 students. In that, we have over 800 graduates from our dual credit program through homeschool and local high schools, including nearly 600 graduating from our college academy. These high school students are earning an associate degree before they walk the stage for their high school diploma. Another group of graduates in this class I would like to acknowledge are our veterans. We congratulate you on furthering your education with us in pursuit of new careers. Veteran graduates and all veterans in our audience, please stand to be recognized and allow us to thank you for your service to our country. As noted in the program, associate degree graduates with a high cumulative grade point average, GPA, are acknowledged on their transcript and diploma in the following ways: 3.9 to 4.0, summa cum laude. 3.7 to 3.899, magna cum laude. And 3.5 to 3.699, summa cum laude, I'm sorry. If you are graduating with one of these distinctions, please stand to be recognized. Today, we are also recognizing 36 students graduating with an honors college distinction. In fall 2014, Lone Star College founded the Honors College, which offers high-achieving students a college within a college experience with opportunities for innovative research, leadership, and student travel. Additionally, Dr. Stephen Head inaugurated the Chancellor's Fellow Scholarship Award. This full scholarship provides a small cohort of students with the opportunity to pursue an intensive 2-year plan of study, culminating in an honors associate degree. This year's graduating class of the Honors College Chancellor's Fellows will be walking across the stage shortly in their red stoles, joined by our highest honors in research recipients in white stoles, and high honors in research recipients in silver double cords. All of the Honors College at LSC CyFair graduates, please stand and be recognized. Phi Theta Kappa recognizes academic excellence among 2-year community college students. Students are invited to join Phi Theta Kappa after completing 12 hours of coursework toward an associate degree. And they are required to maintain a 3.5 cumulative grade point average. 120 of our graduates are members of our college's Beta Lambda Mu chapter. If you are graduating with a Phi Theta Kappa distinction, please stand to be recognized. Today, we are joined by our Lone Star College Board of Trustees member, Dr. Jim Kane, who will confer the degrees and certificates. Trustee Kane, if you would, please join me. Will all the candidates for graduation please stand? On behalf of the faculty, I am pleased to present the candidates who, having been certified by the faculty for satisfactory completion of all the requirements for the respective associate degrees, certificates, and diploma programs, are eligible to be conferred said awards.
Thank you, Dr. Nickerson. As a member of the Board of Trustees of the Lone Star College System, I now confirm upon each of you the associate degree, certificates of competency, or general education diploma, the requirements for which you have fulfilled or will fulfill this summer with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Please be seated.
At this time, Raul Munoz, Professor of History, Patrick Barton, Professor of Speech and Journalism, and Stephanie Kruger, Professor of Spanish, will read the names of our graduates. Students, if you do not feel comfortable with a handshake or a fist bump, we respect your choice.
Now recognizing the graduates and candidates from the area of study for Arts, Humanities, and Communication. Banafshe Ayas. James Allison. Melanie Acosta. Melina Adams. Jacobo Aguilar. Alexa Alatorre. Elizabeth Alfaro. Jasmine Alhindi. Jasmine Aljerwi. Rosmi Aldama. Tori Aldaco. Sarah Adeli Makrabadi. Gianfranco Angeli. Maria Aragon. Hannah Alsolais. Adam Beaver. Gabriela Andrade Fuentes. Isabela Arregoitia. Audrey Bailey. Jennifer Ardeen. Amanda Bourne. Adriana Arbizu. Morala Ajuwan. Catherine Branch. Jamaya Benjamin. John Bobbitt. Dion Bronson. Rashida Butler. Giselle Calvo. Ebony Chambers. Cody Champion. Natalie Bustamante. Zachary Caceres. Isabella Castro. Giselle Castillo. Kaden Ceballos. Ana Castillo. Miguel Chavez. Blank Cooper. Montserrat Cruz Yepes. Kalia Creighton Harmon. Alexis Contreras. Oscar Cisneros. Donovan Cruz. Brenna Collins. Angela Cole. Nadia Cortez. Maria Chinchilla. Emily De Leon. Trisha Davis. Ayani de Jesus. Luis Cutts. Opeyemi Dido. Jonah del Pilar. Israel de Leon. Shannon Courier. Demisha Dawkins. Priscilla Edofano Apreco. Sandra Dubon Vasek. Carolina Doronsoro. Ebony Dixon Bell. Giselle Espinosa. Mercedes Dunbar. Neasia Favorite. Jairo Escobar. Paola Elcedo Nieto. Victor Estrada. Chase Farrell. Starlin Rydeo. Landrin Rydeo. William Fletcher. Yatzin Flores. Janai Hicks. Tashonia Franklin. Gabriel Gaddis. Carmen Gomez. Claudia Gonzalez. Deltrina Goodley. Caroline Gulick. Shaquille Haley. Angie Guedes Finon. David Hardman. Gabriela Davila Pavon. Jasmine Harper. Jose Griffith. Tanya Guana Munoz. Jordan Hayes. Ariana Hernandez. Kimberly Hernandez. Samantha Infante Gopi. Isabella Hound. Natalie Iruegas. Melina Jackson. Travis Hill. Zainab Jamal. Ethan James. Lavi Jennings. Eduardo Jimenez. Ebony Jones. Matthew Jones. Zaina Kabani. Mani Kai. Wania Khan. Kavina Kemp. Robert Kerr. Mahelani Kalahiki. Fabiola Lay. LaShawn Lassane. Shyla Lewis. Angelina Linares. Kevin Lockett. Aaron Luchin. Jaden Lyons. Abigail Lee. Marjay Lindsay. Regina Franco Mendez. Casey McBride Davis. Ileana Martinez. Angel Nunez. Farwa Mahmood. Alexa Rangel. Adriel Solis. Ryona Nashori. Agustin Martinez. Catherine Pambamji. Vanessa Rivera. Simone Phillips. Dylan Rodriguez. Crystal Robinson. Joseph Salvador.
Now recognizing the graduates and candidates from the area of study for business and professional services. Galen G. Baines. Amanda Acosta. Daniela Amatima Collins. Melena Benitez. Martha Alvarado. Patricia Anderson. Davina Anderson. Ty Lynn Aniobi. Jace Ulridge. Tu Ayub. Fabian Aguilar. Brian Alfaro. Ramaya Childs. Sumaya Bonnet. Ashunti Allen. Sorry. Joseph Colligan. Christian Chacon. Catherine Chavarria. Jonathan Carpio Ferro. Stephanie Isaias. Brandon Cortez. Mariah Cortez. Johnny Zaki Rashid Flint I. Roberto Herman. Cameron Dilney. Victoria Fontalvo Betancourt. Jaden Gerding. Ashley Fletcher. Andrea Gilbert. Kyara Giraldo. Gustavo Gomez. Jennifer Gomez. Raquel Rangel Gonzalez. Odette Gonzalez. Myra Gutierrez. Tregan Heyman. Marisa Hernandez. Mirza Hernandez. Jamila Johnson. Yasmin Ibrahim. Mariana Brand. Brianna Lopez. Joytika Kumar. Melody Lane. Chloe Lehman. Amanda Lefevre Aro. Miranda Lopez. Now recognizing the graduates and candidates from the area of study for energy, manufacturing, and construction. Jesus Acosta. Hayden Brewer. Alexander Boudreau. Tiffany Boudreau. Fatima Akar. Franklin Cooper. Brooke Dudley. Roman Escobedo. Elizabeth Ferusca. Tracy Gonzalez. Nelson Guerra Cordova. Nicole Gutierrez. Now recognizing the graduates and candidates from the area of study for health sciences. Nosagi Agua Yiri. Claudia Beria. Nancy Booth. Madison Burks. Raven Brown. Sophie Cook. Ryan De La Rosa. Emmeline Davila. Isabella Dobuison. Isagani de Guzman. Emanuela Ibogi. Lydia Dominguez. Philip Fernandez. Makia Franklin. Grace Skolsch. Brittany Goudreau. Jacqueline Guerrero Lopez. Arlette Bueno. Sarah Galicia. Dolores Hernandez. Crystal Baez. Umera Janunga. Anastasia Koch. Abigail Kripunov. Stephanie Landaverda. Zara Liu. Now recognizing the graduates and candidates from the area of study for information technology and computer science. Kennedy Anator. Daniel Avalos. Kelly Cornish. Catherine Boyd. Hamna Ahmed. Rotopivi D. Jose Beltavar. Melissa Cantu. Gabriel Cardenas. Rachel Collins. Stephen Cooper. Luis Diaz. John Shriek Weedry. Kevin Flores. Courtney Garrett. Kevin Guerrero. Brandon Hernandez. Kiera Jordan. Jesse Larios. Philip Lay. China Clegg. Zulema Diaz. Haley Flores. Vivian Azabuiro. Bria Henderson. Jackie Limbrick. Now recognizing the graduates and candidates from the area of study for public safety and human consumer services. Renee Gonzalez Puerto. Javier Carmona. Onis Castro. Karime Diaz. Jaden Esquivel. Alexia Garcia. Victoria Etriago. Neda Ledesma. Now recognizing the graduates and candidates from the area of study for social, behavioral sciences, and education. Omar Gomez. Zoe Doyle. Carissa Goder. Zulema Dominguez. Danielle Franklin Bryant. India Davis. Maria Jimenez Alvarez. Santiago Garza. Selena Garcia. Anissa Hamid. Ariel Gonzalez. Alexandria Hayes. Alexis Eniguez. Juan Daza Gonzalo. Nicole Fabregas. David Contreras. Jennifer Lira. Now recognizing the graduates and candidates from the area of study for transportation and logistics. Farrell Jarrett. Vanessa Estrada. Melissa Hunter. Karen Aguilar. Peter Apunde. Valentine Layson. Varuka Lois Kengme. Monica Gomez.
Now recognizing the graduates and candidates from the area of study for engineering, math, and science. Giselle Aguirre. Rila Ahmed. Alexander Aguilar. Litzy Aguilar. Idali Adame Lugo. Viviana Adams. Queen Fie Adebowale. Sofia Abukaf. Nina Acosta. Kimora Adams. Pringa Acho. Micaela Aguirre. Daniela Aguilar. Chineku Agbedu. Rajin Ali. Summer Alden. Walker Alejandro. Mustafa Al-Qaderi. Rausut Ali. Ethan Alcazar. Yuri Al-Asadi. Jesus Alfonso Yepes. Jonathan Arredondo. Hensley Angel. Itzi Alvarado Alcántara. Karma Arnoli. Jenny Arce. Natalie Arce. Jesse Alvarado. Ali Wawada. Rashid Osbrooks. Ian Ame. Isis Arms. Brian Aranda. Melanie Arriola. Madison Barker. Ibifa Azogo. Grayson Bates. Rochelle Barnes Jean. Evelyn Barralaga. Hazel Bautista. Melanie Callejas. Miguel Banda Casares. Jonathan Bollier. Erai Bakachak. Melissa Baca. Madison Bearden. Daniel Baena. Juliana Bello. Madeline Brown. Giselle Benitez. Emily Cabrera. Vanina Benitez. Felipe Buren Labrador. Cheyenne Beach. Christopher Lawrence Caratao. Jason Casanova. Hector Carvajal. Jalen Cahey. Haley Carrion. Maria Castello Rodriguez. Cameron Carter. Anaí Campos. Analicia Castillo. Cintia Castrejón. Javier Chamorro. Kristen Castillo. Eliseo Ceniceros Jr. Bella Chávez. Desiree Cavazos. Nilufar Chafi. Adrian Chacon. Fletcher. Mason Tangdara. Mireya Cavazos. Jocelyn Castillo. Kayla Caesar. Zachary Kraus. Wanda Cleveland. Gabriela Colot Figueroa. Ina Contreras. Everardo Bernal Cortés. Logan Crawford. Aya Cooper. Ethan. Alexandra Cowo. María Colmenares de Abreu. Abigail Guzmán. Lauren Kuzan. Elise De Silva. Das. Ava Das. Dominique Daigle. Caitlin Dow. Mia Duke. Ana de la Hoz Rodríguez. Benjamín Elizalde. Kim Deng. Stephanie Cuero. Christopher Cruz. Montserrat Diaz. Kennedy Limbrick. Daryl Evans. Miguel Garcia. Helene Fasili. Levi Madison Donato. Fidel Escobar. Jasmine Cartier Edwards. Melvin Jobila. Mercedes Clay. Jasmine Lachey Eaglin. Angelina Dawn. Maria Fernanda Dominguez Ramirez. Amanda Estrada. Victor Din. Lane Evans. Nathan Fox. Sasha Fisher. Cesar Flores. Ariana Fontes. Angeli Fernandez. Julius Francois. Oriana Faria Núñez. Clint Flores. Garrett Francis. Aaron Franklin. Kalina Garcini. David Garcia Garibay. Jacqueline Galvan. Natalie Galaviz. Susan Gazal. Amy Garcia. Anastasia Garcia. Ricardo Gaeta. Ashton Gamboa. Desiree Fuller. Anaya Unea Garcia. Alma Garcia. Alison Pamela Galdames. Bibi Gomez. Savannah Grummer. Anabel Valenzuela. Sarah Garza. Sandra Gobriel. Mirgelis Gómez Acevedo. Margelis Gómez Acevedo. Priscila Vázquez. Dana Martínez Jiménez. Ashley Guerra. Milena González. Persaidas Guerra. Nevaeh Gómez. Julián Guerrero. Nadia Grant. Eddie Guzmán. Nia Huang. Adelina Graves. Juliet Jorge. Giada Hernández. Chelsea Velázquez. Crystal Onyemenam. Lanaya Johnson. Kayla Crowder. Chelsea Odugo. Esmeralda Orozco. Penelope Mendoza. Stephanie Gonzalez. Nathan Santiago. Jacob Haro. Summer Hendricks. Sydney Hofferkamp. Nahira Hendrickson. Logan Hall. Milena Gutierrez. Isabella Halverson. Emily Hare. Brendan Hernandez. Valerie Hamilton. Taylor Hampton. Caitlin Lee. Samantha Chavez, Anea Jackson, Tyler Hernandez, Jasmine Horton, Anesushe Jaja, Musarrat Islam, Alexa Hernandez, Taylor Hernandez, Ruben Huitron, Jamar Jenkins, Fabiola Jiménez Ramírez, Aiden Salinas, Iván Carranza, Adrián Puac, Mariah Esposito, Zoe Volchanek, Taylor Porter, Mackenzie Buckner, Taylor Mays, Jasmine Martinez, Kamira Jabbar, Kayla Hasso, Melanie Rios, Brianna Sanchez, Ashley Zavala, Giselle Jones, Caitlin Watson, Lara Krunick, Brianna Herrera, Aubrey Williams, Belana Quiros, Finley Krug, Melanie Santana, Dante Chavanes, Jibril Barre, Herson Maradiaga, Diego Velez, Dion George, Ivan Gomez, Anastasia Ruiz, Joana Rodriguez, Burhanuddin Kwawala, Ana Latanasi, Ricky Lee, Zachary Lee, Olivia Giovannoni, Kathleen Lee, Seth Jimenez, William Tran, Timothy Merchant, Jorge Santillan, Josue Núñez, Isaiah Rodriguez, Cameron Loberg, Sylvia Lynn, Myram Leon, Joshua Lontuck, Karen Lopez, Sebastián Martínez, Min Huin, Ayodeji Lawal, Hoda Mangal, Manuela Canardi Mafoche, Jalen Telu, Sofia Lopez, Varda Rehan, Hannah Tanwir, Kaylee Vasquez, Angelina Martinez, Christian Lule, Chastity Johnson, Kirilos Marco, Vanessa Leal, Stephanie Lopez, Efraín Montemayor, Tristan Morrison, Akash Mehrotra, Emily Wu, Fantaha Fatima, Abigail Mejia, Angelo Montero. Alexis Martinez Almazan. Leslie Martinez Morfin. Olivia Miller. Chinwalu Magu Nuaso. Austin Nguyen. Minquan Nguyen. Brianna Nguyen. Julia Nape. Daniel Mesa. Allison Mazarriegos. Kirilos Mosaid. Jordan Muñiz Hayes. Johnny Nguyen. Taylor Nguyen. Adrian Nguyen. Thomas Moon. Nasir Noruddin. Yusuf Motiwala. Catherine Niehaus. Faith Ogunson. Gabriela Pallavincini. Perla Michael. Isabel Rodríguez. Darielis Rubido. Abraham Olufemi Dada. Jordan Patton. Haider Kayamali. Arshad Lat. Anderson Muyamehana. Sebastian Oswald. Jasmine Palmer. Luis Perez. Andrew Ponder. Kiera Patani. Maggie Fan. Dalinda Penado. Rafaela Pond Olivato. Suprit Paudel. Saquavian Powers. Natalia Pina. Ebony Patino. Selena Pena Atkins. Timothy Pham. Randall Garza. Sara Perez Pagan. Julie Paul. Gabriela Ochoa. Brenda Ramirez. Juliana Rivera. Fernando Ramirez Alvarez. Adrian Riley. Marco Reyes. Roshan Robinson. Steven Rivera. Reagan Ong. Carlos Rivera. Marian Rivas de la Torre. Amelia Ruby Alfonso. Bárbara Salazar. Miranda Salazar. Benicia Rodríguez. Ava Sheikh. Corey Rose. Brendan Sadler. Daniel Oyeyemi. Ryan Seymour. Kaylee Rodriguez. Saqib Salim. Samantha Rosenfeld. Daniela Gutierrez. Kayla Rodriguez. Emma Roy. Kate Ruiz. Casey Sanchez. Addison Sanchez. Pablo Sanchez. Caleb Wagner. Lauren Shaw. Amina Noura Saurari. Unique Taylor. Linnell Williams. Alakmar Ratlamawal, Sohaib Sheikh, Ariana Umansur, Sonali Sanadi, Miriam Siddiqui, Olivia Steele, James Taylor, Bobby White, Maxwell Sullivan, Braden Whiting, Parth Tiwari, Van Tran, Emma Tran, Peyton Tai, Reese Thibodeau, Divine Tolbert, John Tarawali, Ariel Vilenchuk, Tristan McDaniel, Lauren Webb, Lillian Van Wonik, Maria Jose Vargas, Ariane Grace Jude, Morgan Williamson, Allison Wise, Taja Irie Swoop, Andres Diaz, Heidi Cruz, Hannah Cantu, Chardonnay Jones, Lino Flores, Jasmine Watson, Batul Akbar Ali, Jaya Miller, Daniel Ponce, Miriam Abdeslam, William June, Tiffany Zhao, Oluwatomiwa Shodinede, Chidima Wagu Agada, Chiamaka Okeke, Daishanta Chisley, Lene Glover, Cesare Melanson, Jacob Caldero, Victoria Adeoso, Jessica Diana Brown, María Lisa Dal Silva Colmenares, Natalie Jaramillo de la Pava, Marcos Arturo Lupo Caido, Kenya Latin,
Our graduates have waited long enough for this, so we're going to wait just a few more minutes so they can move through their pictures so we can celebrate them all as they deserve. So feel free to give them another round of applause. Graduates, now is the moment you have all been waiting for. You may now turn your tassels. Congratulations to the Lone Star College CyFair 2025 graduates! For all of us, our achievements have never been earned independently or in isolation. Therefore, please join me in acknowledging with sincere appreciation the family, friends, and loved ones who have contributed toward the success of our graduates. Graduates, on behalf of everyone here at Lone Star College CyFair, congratulations again. Today marks the beginning of the next chapter of your lives. Whatever your next step, know that within each of you is unlimited potential. As you continue on your journey toward realizing your potential, please know that we here at Lone Star College are cheering you on and wishing you great happiness and success in all that you choose to pursue. Family and friends, I know you're eager, but please remain in your seats until our graduates clear the arena. Thank you so much.